traditionally when we have students come, they think of like one career, right? They're like, I want to be a doctor, or I want to be a lawyer. And I found this really cool tool recently that I think can help all counselors. So now that we're in the age of AI, I think the amount of careers is going to explode. Things that are going to be in high demand have not even been invented yet. So in order to keep up with this, I am using what is called a school AI space to allow my elementary students to explore different careers. So when they come in and they think, oh, I want to be a doctor, oh no, Nanette, we are going to go backwards a little bit, and what the school AI space will say is, what skills do you have? What do you like to do? What are your interests? And then it pops out, 3 to 5 different options. If they don't like any of those, they can say, I'm not interested in any of these. And then it makes them dig deeper. The cool thing is it personalizes the learning. I, as a counselor, can go back in and see their chats, and I am finding that their chats are remarkable. I cannot get over the questions they're asking, the digging they're doing, and I am finding more out about careers. I have just learned about what an ethical hacker is, had no idea what that was, or an esports manager. I knew esports were huge, but I didn't even think that you could be a manager for an esports team. And so my kids are finding that these are the things that they're passionate about. I had one at the end of class, she told me she's ready to start her career. And I said, okay, tell me about this a little bit. And she said, well, I am really lucky because I get to travel with my family quite a bit. And so I told, I call my school AI space, it's a little fox, his name's Scout. I told Scout that I liked photography and I liked journalism, or I like to write, and it gave me a journalist or a travel planner or something like that. Those were careers that I might come up with for her too. But she's like, I want to combine them. And they said, sure, you can be a photographer and a journalist. She's like, no, is there a career that does it all? And they said a cultural journalist. Well, I would have never thought of that as a counselor, right? I would have never driven her to that path. And so she's like, can I have more notebook paper? And I said, I gave you a sheet. I had questions for you to ask, and there's both sides. She said, I did both sides. I need more. I want to take this home and show my parents. And so she said, I saw on here, it told me that I have some steps that I can take right now to reach this career. It said I could start a blog. It told me I had to ask my parents first because I'm in elementary school. And I was like, that's awesome. So she's like, I'm gonna see if I can start a blog. And if not, it did tell me that I could still do a scrapbook, start journaling, start piecing together pictures together now. And I'm like, wow. This is a 5th grader and she's ready to start her career now. My student, I had another one, he was a little bit more lost, but he was the one that did the esports thing. He typed in that he liked dirt biking and video games, and he went through a lot. He's like, I don't like any of this, I don't like any of this. Well, he's super organized. And so when it popped up the esports manager that you could plan events, he was like, this is awesome. Video games, sports, the things I love, all smashed into one. And I will tell you just one last, because this just really gets me revved up. I had one student that he wanted to be a gamer. All kids want to be video gamers right now, right? And so he's like, I'm done. I don't need to fill this out. And I said, oh, okay, why? And he said, well, I don't need to go to school for this. I don't need to do any of these subjects. I'm just going to play video games. And I said, well, did you ask the school AI space this? No. I said, well, let's just see what it says. Oh, I got him. So it said you had to make sure that you were doing math because that makes you critically think about things and think about things in a different way. You needed to be participating in PE because that's that hand-eye coordination, and English because of the communication skills. And I was like, buddy, it looks like you're stuck here with me. But it was so cool. So now my own world of careers has been opened up because of AI. And this, I will tell you too, is a very secure, safe, they don't use student data or anything like that, but it is just remarkable how much this has opened up my world to the world of careers too. So that's how I'm kind of keeping up. It's very neat. Happy to talk to anybody about it, as you can tell.